I knew people where their pregnancy was a breeze. And then my first trimester was like, whoa. Wow! Woo! I wish somebody would have warned me about this.
Up in a monster, what do I feel gangster? With a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, I'm in a tanga, color a Willy Wonka. You could be the king, but watch the queen.
Hey y'all, it's your girl MsAndriaNicole, and I am back with another video. This is Vlogtober, day number 3. And yes, if you already seen this little sit down, this same little area, that's because you watched my video yesterday and you a real one. You're a real one. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I'm gonna need for you to scroll down, click the little Vlogtober playlist, and watch the video day 1 and day 2. And while you at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you are not subscribed already, give me a thumbs up and comment down below some love and support, because this video, I need some love and support. That's all pregnant people need, is love and support. That's all we need. That's all we want, okay? We just want to feel loved. As I stated in the video before, I am pregnant. At this point, I'm 17 weeks. By the time this video come out, I might be 18 weeks. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure because I'm pre-recording this. But y'all, like, when I tell y'all I was going through it in that first trimester, I was going through it, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all all the symptoms that I had, okay? So number 1, like I said before, we ended up having our baby in Dubai. Baby was planned. We knew exactly what we were doing. It wasn't planned to the sense where we said, oh yeah, on this day, you know, this day at this time here, we're going to do it. No, that's not what happened. It was more so we were in the moment and it happened. Like, he said, okay, I'm about to do this. I said, okay, I'm with it. Not really saying it verbally, but you get what I'm saying? Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. Baby was planned, okay? You are not a mistake, my baby. You were never a mistake. The baby was planned by me and my boo, my little stinky butt. He might get mad if he watches this video. Hear me call him stinky butt. He my stinky butt. He know it. So mad. So the thing was, okay, so when I first found out I was pregnant, right, it's always like, okay, when should I take the test? Because if you take it too early, the hormones might not show up, so you might get a false negative. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait, because I didn't want to take it too early. I didn't want to waste a pregnancy test. That's my whole thing, is I don't want to waste a pregnancy test. So I was like, okay. So I waited, y'all. The very first symptom I felt was my breasts so hard. Like, they felt so full to the point where I couldn't even lay on my chest. I couldn't lay on my chest because it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. And I was like, you know how when you're about to start your cycle, your breasts are sore? This was not that. This was not that. This was, oh my God, like, it hurts. It hurts to take a shower with the water falling on it. It hurt for anything to touch it. Like, I used to tell him, like, don't touch me. It hurts. Well, I didn't say don't touch me, but I used to tell him it hurts. Like, it hurts for you to touch, you know, don't touch my breast. I don't even want to touch my breast because they hurt. Now they feel good. But at that time, oh my God, they hurt so bad. So I'm like, okay, that's different. And then I kept going to the bathroom a lot. I mean, like, I was peeing maybe 4 or 5 times during the night. I couldn't even sleep, y'all. I was sleep deprived from peeing so much. Every 2 hours, I was waking up to pee. Every 2 hours. And it wasn't like, you know, the UTI pee, where you feel like you gotta pee, but nothing come out. No, baby. It was coming out. And I'm just like, dang, I didn't even drink nothing. I didn't even drink no water. Like, why is it just coming out like this? So that was number 2. So I had, and then I was tired, y'all. I was going to work and we were so slow some days that I was literally sleeping. Like, I was like, I'm sorry I told my coworker, I'm sorry, but I'm tired. Like, I'm so tired. It was to the point where, you know, she was like, you know, maybe you should need to take a test. And I was just like, well, I'm trying to wait until the symptoms, or, you know, until it's time to take a test, because I don't want to take a test too early. But then I was like, you know, if I'm having symptoms, then I should be able to take a test. So I went and I took a test. It came out positive. But this is how it looks, y'all. Because I say my test. Yes, I say my test. So that's how it looks. You see that real faint pink line? And then this is the dark line, right? So I was like, So I Googled it. I said, if it's a faint line, is that, if it's 2 lines but one is faint, is it a positive? And First Response said yes. Like, I looked on First Response website and they said yes. So I was like, okay. I told my boyfriend, and he was like, why is the line so faint? And I was like, I don't know, but I know that the test said that even if it's a faint line, it's a positive. So literally, I took the test that morning, because they say it's always best if you're going to take a pregnancy test to take it in the morning. I took it that morning on my way to work. So when I got the positive, of course, I told him and stuff, and I called the doctor. I called the doctor's office, scheduled my very first appointment. My first appointment wasn't until I was 6 weeks. I was 6 weeks pregnant, because that's when they were able to do like an ultrasound and like all that other stuff. Matter of fact, I think I might have been 7 weeks. I'm not sure. Not an ultrasound. We did a sonogram. So I waited, and I told the nurse, I was like, yeah, it's 2 lines, but one is faint. She said, yes, that's a positive. And she was like, well, when was your last, the first day of your last cycle? And I told her, and she was like, wow, you're only 3 weeks pregnant. And she was like, you found out really early. And I was like, well, yeah, because again, he wasn't planned. I mean, he was planned. So it wasn't like, oh my God, I missed my cycle. Let me call the doctor, or let me take a pregnancy test because I missed my cycle. I didn't even get a chance to miss my cycle because I already knew that I was pregnant. So I pretty much that happened, and I booked the appointment. And so, but throughout all that, I was nauseous. I had these really bad. So once I found out I was pregnant, I started taking these prenatal pills. Let me show y'all. So I started taking these, right? They're the 1-a-day prenatals, and then this is the other one. This is for the brain support, right? So I was taking both of these, and y'all, I was getting these really bad migraines to the point where I was like, it's these pills, because I noticed I wasn't getting migraines until I took those pills. And so I told my doctor, I was like, I think these pills are like, they're making me get headaches. And so she was like, oh yeah, well that happens like sometimes with first time moms, or like because we found out so early and I was taking the pills so early. She was like, it's probably just too strong, so just try the gummies. Y'all, I've been stuck on them gummies. She told me once I got to my 2nd trimester, I can switch back over to the pills. But y'all, them gummies is so good. Like, I got these new gummies that has like, I don't know what it tastes so freaking good. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to go back to these pills. I'm scared I'm gonna have a headache. So I've been doing my little gummies. I mean, prenatal. So hey, no headache. That's good with me. So yeah, I was having these major headaches. So that's another symptom I was going through. And then I was feeling nauseous, y'all. But I will only feel nauseous when I was hungry. Now it's a little bit different. I have different triggers now. But in the beginning, it was because I was hungry. Like, if I needed to eat something, I would be so sick. Like, I would have to, you know. It was definitely that. I was more so tired than anything, though. I think that was the biggest symptom for me, is being tired all the time, the peeing during the night didn't really slow down until like now. I probably wake up maybe once or twice during the night. But when I first found out I was pregnant, I literally was not getting any sleep because I was getting up peeing. But like I said, it's gotten better now. And then the acne, y'all. My face was breaking out so bad to the point where I went to the dermatologist. And I told him I was pregnant, and she was like, yeah, that's pretty much hormones, like your hormones. It's nothing we could do for you. Because it was all like, even now, let me see if y'all can see. See how it is? Like, it's all here. It's a little bit up there, but it's mostly all like on my cheeks and on my chin. And she was like, that's just hormones. Like, it's literally nothing we can do for you. So I pretty much switched my skincare, which I got it down packed now. I have a lot of videos coming up for y'all. Some are not going to be anything pregnancy related, and some are going to be pregnancy related, because this is my life. This is what I'm going through, and I just want to share it with everyone. Well, I want to share it with y'all, and I want to build relationships and bonds based on it, you know, like, because at this time I feel like having a big support system is detrimental to have a happy pregnancy, you know. So yeah, I definitely have a couple big videos coming up for y'all. But yeah, on to the other symptoms. That was pretty much it, y'all. So look, before I got pregnant, I loved vegetables. I love greens, turnip greens, all different types of vegetables. Now I can't eat anything green. I can do salad, but anything like cooked vegetables, I can't eat it. Like, it stinks so bad to me. It literally makes me want to throw up. My favorite vegetable was broccoli. Literally, if I smell broccoli, I get sick. I cannot, and still to this day, I can't do it. That was in the beginning, but still to this day, I can't do it. Like, I can't stand to sit by somebody that's eating broccoli or Brussels sprouts or greens or anything. Like, I just can't stand to smell it. It stinks so bad to me. And I used to love it. Now, one of my weird cravings at the very beginning was watermelon. Y'all, I'll never forget, I was crying over wanting some watermelon, and I had my boyfriend Instacart me. I think he Instacarted like 4 or 5 packs of watermelon, like cut up watermelon. And y'all, by the time I probably ate one, and then I just didn't want it no more. And I felt so bad. I was like, damn, I'm sorry. I just couldn't eat it. And then, so it was watermelon and ice cream. I wanted watermelon and ice cream. Now, my cravings are I still crave fruits. I love fruits and stuff like that, which we'll get on to the second trimester stuff towards the end of my second trimester, but I still love fruits and stuff like that, but I don't crave the things I was craving before. Now my cravings are kind of like I need it now type thing. It's not like a long term, I have to eat it every day. Besides sweet potatoes, that's one thing that I love. I took a break from sweet potatoes. I don't think I had a sweet potato for like 3 or 4 days now, but I do love sweet potatoes. Like, that's something I really could eat every day. I just haven't. I took a break from it. It hasn't really bothered me to eat it. But yeah, when I do have these cravings, I do get very emotional if I can't have it. That's another thing, I get emotional, y'all. Oh my gosh, now this is triggering me up. So like, at the beginning, I was very emotional. I'm still very emotional. I have certain triggers. Like, yeah, I have certain triggers. Mostly food. Like, when I'm hungry, I get emotional. When I'm craving something and I can't get it, right then and there, I get emotional. yeah, I just get very emotional at times. And now it's to the point where my boyfriend just laughs. And he be like, he just be laughing at me. And at the moment, it don't be funny. But now I can laugh at it. But I be so serious in that moment. I just be crying, y'all. I just be crying. And I just be like, it be like, Drea, stop crying. But it's like, I can't. I remember one time I was crying. And I can't even tell you why I was crying. And I remember my boyfriend's like, why are you crying? And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm crying. But I feel so emotional. So I'm finna cry. Y'all, it's, I was just like, I really was going through it. I was going through it. I can't even, like, the sickness though, like the nausea and all that stuff, it did get better. Now it's to the point where mostly when I get nauseous is when I'm brushing my teeth or if I smell something. But at that, before, it was when I was hungry. So I had to make sure I always had a snack and some juice by the bed. Not water, because for some reason when I drank water when I was hungry, it made me even more sick. But when I had some juice, it settled my stomach. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just know what worked for me. So, oh my God, that's another thing, is drinking water. It's like when I talk about one thing, it reminds me of another thing. Y'all, when I tell y'all I've been going through some water, I've been so dehydrated. Like, not even now, but then too. Like, I would find myself, like, before I drank water, yeah, but it's different. It's different. Like, now I probably will drink about, I could literally, if I had a bottle of water right in front of me right now, I could drink the whole thing in one setting. Like, I'll just be like, go, drinking the water. And be like, damn, that water gone. And then want another bottle of water and do the same thing. Just drink it. I just bought me a case of water last week and it's already done. No, was it last? It might have been the beginning of this week and it's already done. I just be going through it with water. Like, it's a good thing though. It's really a good thing. It is, but I just can't imagine it. But I will say, with the nausea thing, the thing that did help me, because I, of course, you know, I was asking my grandmother and like, what can I do to stop feeling sick? And I was eating pickles and pickle juice. That helped for a little while. And then I grew tired of that. And then honestly, y'all, Sprite. Whenever I feel like real sick, I'm like, okay, yeah, let me get a Sprite. I'll feel better if I get a Sprite. So, which isn't helping my acne. I try not to drink a Sprite all the time, but sometimes, like I said, I be needing it. Like, I don't crave like super unhealthy stuff. Every once in a while, I might crave cake or like something like that, but I don't go crazy on it. Like, I want cake for that moment and then I don't want it no more. So like, it be like stuff like that, you know? I don't overdo it. Like, the only thing I really overdo is fruits. That's one thing I overdo. It's been pretty good. I can't complain at this moment. I went through what I went through, but I'm good now. And I'll say it was all worth it, because at the end of the day, if I had to go through all that to form this precious baby boy, then that's just what I had to go through. You know, that's just, it is what it is. You know, I'm past that chapter and I'm in the next chapter, and I'll be ready for the next chapter. And yeah, just press along. But yeah, y'all, I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to kind of come on and give a little bit more detail of, like, when I say I was not feeling like myself, like the gaining weight. I mean, that happened. Yes, I gained weight. It was more bloating weight, to be honest. I felt more bloated. It was more water weight. Now it's baby weight, but at that moment it was bloating. I felt very bloated. I looked bigger, like further along than what I really what I really was. And yeah, like I was depressed. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little depressed. Because I just felt like, dang, I'm getting big, my face is breaking out. Everybody keeps saying I'm getting big, you know, like hearing it all the time. And then, you know, you feel hungry, you feel like your stuff isn't fitting anymore, because at this point your belly is kind of poking out your shirt. It was just little stuff that was just like, dang, I am getting big. And that's, oh my God, I almost forgot this, y'all. I've been getting hot, like hot flashes. That's another symptom, which I've always been kind of cold natured, where like I just, is it hot natured or cold natured? I always feel cold, pretty much, like, so I never really slept with the AC on. Now my AC is on 64 or 65. It stays on that. I have to sleep with a fan right in front of my face, or I will sweat. I will sweat. And when I say sweat, I don't mean like, oh, my back is a little sweat. No, I mean like a pool of sweat. Like, it's bad. I've never sweated like this. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then they said it's normal. So I just feel like, okay, whatever. At this point, like, I know my doctor is probably like, girl, everything that you described to me is normal. So, but I just be want to know, is this normal? Like, am I supposed to be sweating like this? Because I ain't never been sweaty like that. Never. So bad that I have to get in the shower, change my sheets. I ain't never been sweaty like that. So, you know, dealing with all that, the sweat, it's just, y'all, it is what it is. Like, I had a lot of symptoms. I had a lot, but just going through all that, it didn't make me feel 100%. Now I feel like my body isn't overworking itself anymore. I'm taking time for myself to not overwork, and I'm content, you know, like I finally settled in mentally while my body's going through this change, you know, and I'm embracing the change versus before. Yes, my baby was planned, but I don't think I didn't really mentally know what I was about to endure. I didn't know that, you know, when you think about getting pregnant, you think about, oh yeah, you're gonna get big, you're gonna get miserable, you know, not miserable, but you know, uncomfortable and stuff, because you're gonna be so big, but you don't think about all the other stuff, like all the other symptoms that come with it. What symptoms you might have versus other symptoms that other people have. And that's why I tell people all the time, you know, like, you know, pregnancy so far has been a beautiful thing, but it's not the same for everybody, you know. I knew people where their pregnancy was a breeze. And then my first trimester was like, whoa. Wow! Woo! I wish somebody would have warned me about this. You know, so I don't know, but I do appreciate y'all for watching this video thus far. If you already made it this far, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, comment some hearts down below, and hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Make sure you share this video because it's free. It's a free way to support the Besties so we can build our platform. But yes, we're 478 subscribers away from, well, at this time of me filming this video, we are 478 subscribers away from being at 1,000. So let's make that go, y'all. Share this video to your mama, your daddy, anybody that is thinking about getting pregnant, or just share any video that y'all like, whatever is funny to y'all, whatever, just share the video, okay? And I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Bye.